Okay, greetings, and good morning, everybody. This is Kenny J, co-CEO with GOBE Trade House, and I want to welcome everybody to the GOBE Salesforce training workshop with myself and VP of Marketing, Mike Taylor. Okay, for those who don't know, GOBE Trade House has two sides of the business. Okay, mainly we are a company that is service-based driven first with our products and services. We're going to talk about a little bit about that. Because I know a lot of people are on the call right now that they probably got introduced to this probably through a Craigslist ad or maybe some type of advertisement online. As a matter of fact, if you actually are on the call right now and you actually got this information through some form of advertisement online, go ahead and drop a 111 in the chat. Go ahead and drop a 111 in the chat. If you're on this call, you got introduced, okay, and you saw the opportunity online, go ahead and drop a 111 in the chat. And if you were already in GOBE Trade House and you're just on the call because you want to see what's going on, okay, you're definitely welcome to tune into this call as well. Welcome to GOBE Trade House family. Okay, we have Brian Neal. Anybody else who got introduced to this through an advertisement online, drop a 111 in the chat. And if you're actually on the call from somebody who referred you to be on this call, give me a 777 in the chat. Maybe a GOBE member referred you to be on the call because you saw an advertisement online saying that there was a chance for you, okay, to be a part of the GOBE Salesforce, work from home Salesforce. Give me a 777 in the chat. If it was a word of mouth referral, give me a 777. All right. Okay, perfect. I'm just trying to see who's out there and who's out there on the call. Okay, so we know what we're working with. But we're very excited about this. As you know, GOBE Trade House, we've been in business as far as an independent platform since January 1st, okay, of this year. We've had a really good run this year. We've been doing a lot of focusing on our services, a lot of focusing on making sure everything's working right with our company. And, you know, it's been very good up until this point. We have a lot of paid advertisements are going out. I don't know if any of you guys were able to tune in this past weekend. I did a radio interview with 97.9 The Box. If you haven't seen it, it's posted in all the groups. It's also on YouTube and also on the 97.9 The Box Instagram page. That went really well. We're getting a lot of traction on that. Okay, and we have paid advertisements going all over the globe right now. And so you're going to see GOBE Trade House everywhere, okay, because of brand awareness. So we want to make sure that we are able to take advantage of this moment, all right, and really focus on the people, okay, who want to go ahead and help us expand the brand nationally. So we're going to give you guys a lot of exciting information, a lot of exclusive training, all right, from people who've actually been doing it on the high level, been making multiple six figures inside of this industry. Okay, myself, I have over 10 years experience in sales and also in this industry as well. Okay, building online businesses. And the VP of Marketing, Mike Taylor, I believe he has over 7 years experience doing this, and he's been doing an amazing job. Okay, we already have a lot of training in the back office from him, but we're going to be talking about some other stuff on the call, and we want to paint you the vision of how powerful the GOBE Salesforce is and how you can actually really take advantage of the way that we pay out our comp plan and build yourself to a six-figure residual income. Okay. If you're somebody, thank you, whoever said the radio interview was fire. If you're somebody and you really, truly, and I'm about to pass it to you, Mike Taylor, for your introductions. If you are really, truly wanting to earn a six-figure residual income, okay, in the next few months inside of GOBE Trade House, I want to see you drop some dollar signs in the chat, okay? Put some dollar signs in the chat if you truly want to know exactly how to map out a six-figure income inside of GOBE Trade House. All right, being a part of the GOBE Salesforce, drop some dollar signs in the chat if you really, really want to know, because we are about to, we're about to scientifically break this down mathematically for you, how it can get done and what we have done in order to do this ourselves. Okay, so throughout this call, this is going to be a little bit kind of like an introduction. We're going to get into a little bit of it. But you're going to be really excited about what we're going to share with you guys once we all lay it all out for you. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Mike Taylor, and then we'll start diving into the training call. So Mike Taylor, are you on, brother?
Absolutely, man. Appreciate that introduction, Kenny. And I just want to let you guys know, this call is going to be done every Monday and Friday, but as me and Kenny discussed, sporadically every now and then when we deem necessary, we may even throw a call out on a Tuesday or Thursday if we feel like it's needed. But I want you guys to understand that what Kenny's about to do is he's about to lay the foundation about what this is, what we're doing and why we're doing it and how we're doing it. However, this training is going to be a long training. So what I mean by a long training is you have to really put your whole self in. Like if you just put some dollar signs in the chat and you just said you wanted 6 figures, then just realize that you can't just say it. You have to actually, there's some work, some concentration. And like I always like to say, there's going to be some going through the weeds to get to the flowers to get there. But me and myself, Kenny Jordan, we've both been able to get 6 figures in this industry. And we're going to take the time each and every week to show you guys all these different skill sets that we have. So we're going to start off laying the foundation. And then every time we get on this call, we're going to go more and more into more training and more training. We might even go back over some things. But if you give me a 1-1-1, if you're willing to stay dedicated, be on each and every one of these calls at least twice a week and do what it takes to get yourself to 6 figures before the end of the year. Because this is what it's about, y'all. We got 3 months. We got 90 days, basically. You know what I'm saying? To go ahead and close this year out strong and go ahead. Because like I told Kenny, I said, look, bro, on January the 1st, there's going to be a 1-year anniversary for GOBE. I'm not trying to be picking up my phone, going out messaging people at least for about 2 months after January 1st. I want to celebrate our anniversary, and Mike Titan, VP of Marketing, need about a 2-month break where I could just travel the country and I could just do Mike. You know what I'm saying? And then I come back to the grind. But I need a break, man. I've been going like Lil Wayne said, I've been going on for too long. It's time to give me mine. You know what I'm saying? So right now, we got to go out and really take over this. So I just want you guys to understand that if you want consistent results, then you have to consistently be on these calls, consistently pay attention, even if you have to go back and watch replays of these videos, even if you have to ask me or Kenny questions. This is what we're here for. We're here to help you guys and assist you guys in making money. So with that being said, I want to hand it back to Kenny, and he's about to lay the foundation for you guys. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Mike, I'll tell you what, man, you definitely deserve a vacation. You've been going hard for a long time. Mike Taylor, everybody, he's by far the top producer inside of GOBE Trade House as far as customer acquisition. So you have a special treat having him teaching you exactly what he does. And then the skill set that I've been able to come about, all right, as something that's really going to help you guys out as well. But let me go ahead and dive right into this. So first and foremost, I want to welcome you to the GOBE Salesforce, okay? Now, for those who are just now learning about GOBE Trade House, I just want to define GOBE Trade House for you very quickly, okay? In a nutshell, what is GOBE Trade House? GOBE Trade House is an online educational platform that provides its students with trainings, tools, and services to navigate the foreign exchange markets, okay? In a nutshell, that is what we are, who we are, okay? A little more about GOBE. We were established 11/14/2014, okay, by myself, Kenny Jordan, and the co-CEO, Carlos Pond, all right? But we have been an independent platform since January 1st in this business model, but the actual GOBE brand started in 2014, okay, on 11/14. Our GOBE headquarters are located in Houston, Texas, all right? So here is our GOBE headquarters, all right? This is the actual building where our offices are, okay? It's a very beautiful building. Those who are not located in Houston, maybe, I know we have some ads going out in Los Angeles and all over Texas. So if you're somebody who's not located in Houston, if you ever come to Houston, we're at the offices periodically throughout the week. You can come by the office, tour the office. You could come by and you can work from the office as well. If you are a part of GOBE, this office is an extension of you, okay? So we want you to know that this is the GOBE Trade House headquarters. And basically what you're gonna be doing is whenever you're working from home sales, instead of you working from a cubicle inside of our headquarters, you have the opportunity to work from your own home office you are an extension of this office building, okay? So this is our GOBE Trade House headquarters. And again, if you're in Houston, come by and check us out sometime, okay? Now, also, guys, let me go ahead and do this really quickly before I go in on the GOBE Salesforce. I'm gonna have to exit out my slideshow real quick. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. Because I know we have some GOBE Trade House members on right now, which is fine. And you guys already know the plan and who we are and everything. But I do want to take a moment and go to our home site really quick for our people who are on from a job advertisement online. All right. So our website is gobetradehouse.com. Okay. This is where we sell our education and all of our trade services. All right, are $99 a month, 28 days. Every 28 days is a subscription of $99 a month. So this is the product that you're selling. All right. This video here explains everything in 15 minutes. I actually give you a walkthrough our back office and all of our services. So this is me speaking in this 15-minute video. So if you have time later on after the call, go ahead and check out this video. It could be a nice tool for you. Okay. So the GOBE Trading Academy, in that $99 subscription, these customers are getting Forex education. We have over 70 hours plus of Forex education back there. We have live trading sessions, 7 live trading sessions a week. And we also have a trade signal service from experienced traders where we send out trades and the customer base can copy and paste these trades and make money. And the trades are usually around 85% accurate. We have master analyzers, but we actually call them sniper analyzers. We have our experienced traders that you can learn from. Study sessions 5 days a week, which we actually call the Lunch and Learn, hosted by our lead educator, Joe Threats. We have our GOBE Autobot. So we created our own trading software, which we call the GOBE Autobot, where you could actually upload money to this bot and it trades for you on autopilot. Okay, so it's a software. Is within the $99 subscription. The Sniper Analyzer Indicator is a custom built indicator by GOBE Trade House and strategies that we use when we trade. Okay, and it's a really awesome indicator used on TradingView, but it's in the $99 subscription and much more. Okay, but as just what I've showed you so far, that is a lot of stuff that a client gets for $99 a month, okay? Which is why you see why GOBE Trade House is in the direction where we're going right now. And the good thing is we're still going to be adding to this closing the year. So if you're part of GOBE now, or if you're a customer that's been in early, you're going to see more get added to the $99, right? We are, again, our goal is to be the Netflix of Forex, which is why we have the Netflix business model. So we're going to have so much value, adding value into that $99 subscription. We're going to keep going. So I wanted to show you guys that is a product that you're selling. It's a $99 a month product. Okay. So let me go ahead and go back to our slideshow. I had to stop and show that real quick for the people who are not necessarily, in GOBE. Okay. Haven't been in GOBE, that maybe they saw an ad online. So let's talk about it. So what is the GOBE Salesforce? The GOBE Salesforce, GOBE Salesforce agents are the work from home sales and marketing arm of GOBE Trade House. All right. GOBE Salesforce agents are specially trained to market and resell the products and services of GOBE Trade House. And you see one of our advertisements here says we're hiring because we are. Okay. So now, what is the purpose of the GOBE Salesforce? Now, this is key, okay, especially for people who might be tuning in, who's already been in GOBE. So you can kind of understand this as well. But the purpose of the GOBE Salesforce is our educational platform, as far as our customer base, is about 70% pure customers who subscribe to our platform for our education and trading services. The GOBE Salesforce allows us to focus on our national expansion, especially right now, since we have all these paid advertisements going out. All right. It allows us to focus on our national expansion and growth of our customer base of our company, working with experienced salespeople without interrupting our customer base that mainly wants to learn how to trade and enjoy our services. So if you're in GOBE and you just want to trade and you just want to use the monthly subscription, okay, we are customer first based business. So you actually could just continue to do that. The GOBE Salesforce, we are separating that. So whenever we get on these calls, we're not giving any trading advice. We're not giving any strategies regarding trading Forex. This is pure sales, okay? This is direct sales, okay? And we're building our customer base through the GOBE Salesforce. You're going to see all the benefits and everything as I go along. So like I said, about 70% of our customer base are pure customers, and we love that. We're fine with having those numbers, but we want to also give some of our undivided attention to our people who really, really want to sell and really want to build a residual income empire inside of GOBE Trade House, right? So we are a service-based driven company first, seeking to expand our brand globally through the power of marketing and sales, okay? So now, what are the requirements for hire? Okay, first and foremost, you must be 18 years or older, all right? You must have a laptop, smartphone, and a reliable source of internet, okay? You must have PayPal or Zelle to be compensated, because those are our two payment methods. So hopefully you have PayPal or Zelle. If you don't, and you actually come aboard to the GOBE Salesforce, we'll work something out on the back end, but you should be able to get PayPal or Zelle, no problem, and connect it to your bank account and get paid, because you're gonna see why you want that, right? Must be willing to respond to leads through email, text, or phone call. We're gonna teach you guys how to do this the right way. Must be willing to work on contingency up to a 50% commission splits on each sale. Okay, so this is not a salary-based position. These are for salespeople who know that we are working on contingency. Okay, and we're giving a half 50% split on the sales. And I'm going to show you guys how a salary will hold you back from making some ridiculous money in this and on the GOBE Salesforce. I'm gonna show you guys in a couple of new slides. So whenever I used to work back in the day on 9-to-5 jobs, I always had jobs that had, little salaries here and there. But once I really got deep into sales, I started making the big money when I took away that salary. I took away that salary, guys, because the thing is, if you're making $13 an hour, guys, and you got somebody next to you that's making $13 an hour, and let's say both you guys have unequal work ethic. Let's say you're producing more production for the company. You're bringing X amount of money in. This person they're lazy. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to put in the time or the energy or the effort. They just come and showing up for their paycheck. But you are grinding. You want to actually be the best. Why should y'all get paid the same? Why should y'all leave with the same check? I remember on one of my jobs, I came and I told my boss back in the day, I said, take away my salary. Just give me a percentage of the sale, okay? And I started to make almost 6 figures on a sales job working in a cubicle and I was a top salesperson on that floor because I was one of the only ones who eliminated my salary, and I got paid for my effort, not my time, my effort, okay? Now that's a big thing when you learn profits versus wages. We got to get out of that mindset. We're going to teach you guys why, okay? If you are understanding the power of profits versus wages, you're going to create real wealth for yourself in this life, okay? So I want some contingency on a 50% commission split on each sale, okay? Residually is powerful, and you guys are going to see in a moment whenever I break this down of how you can get to a 6-figure income over here very quickly. And like Mike Taylor said, potentially closing a year, especially if you follow our lead, because this is going to be like locker room talk. We're going to be giving you guys the juice. We're going to be giving you guys exactly what you do, because we want you to be successful. Okay. We want you to accomplish your goals. We want you to have financial freedom and time freedom. Okay. And we're passing this down, and the GOBE Salesforce is going to be specially trained to execute the plan. So you must be willing to meet a minimum weekly sales quota, 5 sales a week. Okay. And we're going to go over how easy and how possible that is. And you must enroll with at least the 10-day free trial. Okay. And these are our requirements to be a part of the GOBE Salesforce. And all of this is, very simple. And we're going to get a little more into it. Now, what are the benefits for working with the GOBE Salesforce? What are the benefits? First of all, it does not cost you anything to start. Okay. Again, one of the requirements, you got to start the 10-day free trial. And the reason being is because you're going to get in for free. Okay. And when you get in, you're going to have access to everything that a customer would have. So you get the education, the buy, you get all that stuff. But I always tell people, let's say if you work for Pepsi, if you work for Pepsi and they say they want you to go ahead and sell that product, if you never tried Pepsi, how are you going to sell it properly? How are you going to sell Pepsi if you never actually tried it? So you got to at least get in there, see what it's about, maybe even test it out, you know, maybe get on a call or something like that, a live session or something. Okay. Look into education so you can see the quality of the product. So, you know, when you speak about it, you can speak about it from experience and not from a guess. Okay. So the 10-day free trial, within 10 days, you may even actually in 10 days say, hey, I want to do both. I want to trade too. And I want to be a pure affiliate. But I do have to say, it does not cost you a monthly subscription if you are hired on a GOBE Salesforce. So understand that this is not something that you have to pay monthly for. You're going to have your commission tracking system, 100% free access. You are an independent contractor, okay, of GOBE Trade House, okay, and I'm going to show you guys how to fill out the W-9 form and everything like that. So it does not cost to do this. However, you got to do the 10-day free trial to get in there. You may want to actually keep it, or you may want to go ahead and get rid of it in 10 days, and you can cancel, no harm, no foul, just like any other client. The only difference is you could still continue to get paid as an active Salesforce agent as long as you're meeting the sales quota. Then you are perfectly in the clear. Okay, and we'll work that out once you get hired on, and we'll get into it. We're going to work very closely and personally together to make sure you see success. So I just want to be clear on that it does not cost to start, and it doesn't cost anything monthly to stay active on the Salesforce. Okay, unless you're a customer, then the 99 is going to have to be taken care of. Okay, because then you're doing both. Now, the commission tracking system, you're going to have that, or we're going to show you that. You're going to be able to sell the hottest product in the market right now. Forex, guys, especially during the time of COVID, is huge. It's a hot product. People right now are looking for different streams of income to work from home right now. Okay, so you actually are the solution. So you get to sell the hottest product in the market in GOBE Trade House. There's nobody has more value for $99 than GOBE Trade House in the industry, bar none. When you look at from top to bottom, what we offer for $99, no one has more value than that for $99. There's other platforms that have larger entry amounts, $200, $300, $500. Okay, and they still don't have as much as we have for $99. Okay, so know that this is the hottest product in the market. Okay, you're going to be able to close incoming leads. Okay, and that's something I specialize in. I'm going to teach you guys how people reach out to me, okay, and say, hey, I want to start on a daily basis. I'm going to show you guys how, or I want to get started, or I want to buy the product. Okay, so incoming leads, hot, warm leads are powerful, and that's what you're going to be closing. Okay, exclusive training from six-figure earners. Okay, that is myself and also Mike Taylor. Okay, you guys are going to get personal locker room training from us 2 times a week. Okay, and this is gonna allow you to become your own boss. Okay, and we're gonna show you guys what to do. Okay, create your own schedule so you can work part-time, full-time. Okay, whatever suits you, you can create your own schedule. But as long as you're meeting that quota, okay, then you're still gonna get these benefits. You're gonna get a 50% commission split on each sale. So every time you sell our $99 package, you're going to essentially get $50. It ends up being $49.50, okay? But it's $50. That's what you're getting on each sale. It's very clear and straightforward. And let me tell you why that's so powerful, guys, okay? It's so powerful because we actually, so it costs money to run GOBE Trade House. It costs money to have the office. It costs money for our merchants, to our employees. It costs money to run this program, you know, our systems, everything. So we're paid thousands of dollars a month to run this company. You actually get to resell the products that we create, okay? And we actually take care of all the bills of the company, and you get 50% profit share with us. I've never seen that before. Give me a 111 in the chat if that is a fair deal to you. We take care of everything, and you sell the product and you get a 50% profit share of the company. Give me a 111 in the chat if that's fair. Okay. That is fair. I've never seen that before in any platform, just coming in at 50%. So when you're a GOBE Trade House, a part of the Salesforce, we're getting you right at 50%. Now, someone who comes in as an affiliate in the program, they can resell. The reward system will pay them 40%. But as a benefit, you guys are jumping right at 50%, getting $50 a sale. You cannot get better than that, guys. Okay. And I'm going to show you how powerful this is in a moment. What I'm going to show you next is going to blow your mind. Potential, and this is something that's not a part of the actual GOBE affiliate program that the average person comes in on, but specifically for qualified applicants of the GOBE Salesforce, you're going to get potential incentives. Okay. And we have some really amazing incentives that we're working on right now. And you guys, like, it's crazy. Okay. Potential vacations that we're going to be able to reward top sales reps with. Okay. Send you guys on vacations and sales bonuses. So if we're going to have bonuses, sometimes weekly, monthly, or we're going to be able to create these things. And people who meet the criteria will actually receive cash money bonuses to be a part of the Salesforce. So there's going to be money incentive on the table to get out here and get busy. Okay. So potential incentives, vacations, and money cash bonuses. Okay. For the GOBE Salesforce. There's also overrides. I'm going to talk about overrides much more, not on this call specifically, but on Friday. You do not want to miss a training call. I'm about to show you guys how you could build your own Salesforce within the Salesforce and capitalize on overrides, which is the biggest thing. And then once you guys understand that, then you guys are really going to be thanking me. You're going to be inboxing me saying, thank you, Kenny. I didn't see it that way. Right. So on Friday, I'm going to break this down. And you get a chance to earn passive and residual income. Okay. Now, passive and residual income, guys, is what you need for freedom. Okay. Residual income. Okay. They say that the acronym RICH stands for residual income creates happiness, and it does. I'm experiencing it. Mike Taylor's experiencing it. Okay. Trust me, you want to be able to build your residual income. And I'm going to show you guys how powerful this is. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right into this. But before I dive into the income potential, Mike Taylor, did you have any feedback on anything that I said? I don't want to leave you behind. I want to make sure we're on the same page. You have any feedback on anything I said up until this point until I go into the income potential as a member of the GOBE Salesforce?
Absolutely. I just, hold on one second. What did I just do? I think I just messed up, y'all. Okay, there we go. Okay, absolutely. Well, first of all, I just want to kind of piggyback. If you do want to be a part of the Salesforce, and you, well, let me get a show of hands. Give me a 777 in the chat if you currently haven't filled out the form for the Salesforce, but from what you've heard so far, you're interested in being a part of the Salesforce. Anybody that is not currently in the Salesforce chat that hasn't filled out the application, but you're listening to this and you hear the incentives and you want to be a part of it, give me a 777 if there's you. Okay. All right. So what I want to do for y'all is this. I just sent it here, but make sure you go to gobeapply.com and fill out that application. And when you fill it out, the purpose of the application is one, when we interview you, we'll know who we're dealing with by how you answer those questions, because we want to get this orientation out the way first. But everybody that fills that out, me, myself, or Kenny, or one of our lead associates will reach out to you, interview you, and we're going to get you guys, we're going to make sure we're on the same page, and we're going to qualify you for the Salesforce. So it's very important that you fill out that application, because if we don't, then we can't. So make sure you fill out that application with good information, and we will be contacting you this week before Friday's call. Another thing is this. I just want you guys to, I don't know how old most of you guys are. Me, I'm an 80s baby, I don't know how much sales experience y'all got, but I just want you guys to really just consider the fact that I know for a fact I've done several jobs in the early 2000s that was commission-based jobs. That's how I got to be a good salesperson. But none of those came with residual income. Those is one-time sales. None of them came out passive incomes. Those guys that I was in the field with, knocking on doors with, I didn't make nothing off anything that they made. And the whole fact that I had to get out and go in the weather and knock on doors and drive into this small town and drive here just to make that money. When you think about the fact that how fortunate we are to get 50% commissions, to be able to sit right here at home and make money and not have to knock on doors and get paid residually over and over again. Like, what job you know that's going to pay you next month for what you did last month? None of them, right? But at GOBE it will. So go ahead, Kenny, and go ahead and show them this income potential, brother.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like you said, Mike Taylor, I mean, I've worked commission-based jobs. The funny thing is, me and Mike Taylor, we both did that door knocking thing in the past. You know, we both did Kirby vacuum, selling that $2,000 vacuum, knocking on doors. I wish I had this opportunity here back in the day. Before I was doing something like that, I would have been all over it. All right, because I knew nothing about passive or residual income then. All right, so now let me go ahead and dive into the income potential. So the first thing here, guys, we're going to talk about this based on one sale a day, just one sale a day. And right after this, I'm going to show you guys a training that I did. I can't play the whole training, but I'm going to show you where it's located, because you got to be qualified. You got to be in the business. Okay, so we can make all these adjustments and put you in the Salesforce. Because again, the GOBE Salesforce agents are going to have different incentives and different bonuses and stuff like that to specifically sell for GOBE, right? So we're going to have to do a quick interview and all that stuff like that, and then we could go ahead and get you rolling. But based on one sale a day, week one, okay, remember you're getting $50 a sale. So if you're doing one sale a day, and now the training that I'll show you how you could generate anywhere between 20 to 30 hot incoming leads daily of people actually reaching out to you by email, text message, okay, and saying, hey, I want to get started. That is a hot lead. That means they saw the ad or they saw the advertisement, they read it, they understood it, and they reached out and said, I would like to get started today. Now, all you do, if you're a salesperson in here, how many people feel that if you had 20 to 30 hot incoming leads, you could close one a day? Give me a 111 in the chat if you feel like you had 20 to 30 people contacting you daily, okay, saying they want to get started. You feel like you could close one with a free trial, or if they want to buy our subscription for a $99 sale. Give me a 111 in the chat. If you had 20, 30 people contacting you every day, you could close one, just one, okay? And then on top of that, I'm going to give you my responses. We're going to have scripts for you. We already have the scripts. We already have my text replies. We already have my email responses. You could read the script that I use, and you could copy and paste my text replies that work for me at about 90% clip. So you don't even have to guess. I'm going to give you exactly what I'm doing. We're going to make this so easy for you. Okay. So 1 week, week one, $50 times 7, that's $350. Okay. You've made that week. Same thing. Week two, $50. Okay. Times 7 days in a week. That's another $350. So when you look at what you can generate, same thing, week 3 and week 4, $350. Okay. You're making weekly, just averaging one sale a day. Okay. Now, how many people would like to make an extra $1,400 a month? Okay. Just by averaging one sale a day. That's a lot of people's rent, right? You do this for 1 month, your rent or your mortgage payment is probably covered, right? Okay. So think about that. Now, this is something really important that I put down here. Total month earnings added to your residual income. Now, that's something that is different. Now, a lot of jobs that we worked in the past, if you made $50 times 7 days in a week, okay, on the sale, and you only got paid one time, that means you made $1,400 that month. And then next month, you got to go do it again, okay, in order to make another $1,400. But what I put down there is total month earnings added to your residual income. We have a 28-day billing cycle. So that means if you made $1,400 by averaging one sale a month, one sale a day for a 30-day working period, okay? If you made $1,400, 28 days later, that $1,400 is coming back, okay? Because it's residual. Every time someone rebills, they're put on auto billing. When they come back and they remain a subscriber in GOBE Trade House, you're gonna get that $50 again. You're gonna get it again every month for now until infinity, as long as they stay active. So you're building your portfolio. Now, let's move on. Oh, let me go back, guys, jumping ahead. All right, so this is based on 2 sales a day. And after this, guys, I'm gonna say something that's gonna blow your mind as soon as I'm done showing you this part. And then I'm gonna give it to Mike Taylor, okay? On 2 sales a day, that's $100 a day, all right? And by the way, we pay daily. So if you get 2 people to buy the $99 subscription today, you will get paid today. $100 will be PayPal or Zelle to you today. Okay, you don't have to wait till a week or 2 to get paid. You bring the sale in today and we will pay you today. We pay daily over here, okay? So, or if you put someone on the free trial and let's say 10 days later, they bill, that means you just get paid in 10 days. Does that make sense? Either way, it's the same thing. It's just when that payment goes through, we pay you that day. So $100, which is 2 sales a day, times 7 days in a week, is $700 a week, which is pretty good just on 2 sales a day. Again, remember, you're getting anywhere between 20 to 30 hot incoming leads. I'm going to show you how to do it, okay, and give you the responses. So you can get 2 sales a day. We do this day. Mike Taylor does it every day. Same here, all right? So 2 sales a day is $700 a week. You take that times 4 weeks in a month. Now you're making $2,800 that month on averaging just 2 sales a day. For some people, that's a full-time income for some people. All right, that is a really nice income for 2 sales a day. That probably took you an hour to do, maybe 2 hours to do, following up with a couple leads with a very part-time effort. Now, $2,800, remember, total month earnings added to your residual income. So if you made $2,800 that month, that means next month you're getting that same $2,800 because it's residual, all right? So you're building your own GOBE within GOBE, if you foresee it that way. You're building your own, once you get started, you have your own online franchise. You have the same ability that we do. The only difference is you're getting 50%, okay? We are profit sharing. We're doing our thing, okay? But we're profit sharing with you for bringing numbers in. And this is a fair exchange. So based on 3 sales a day, which is extremely easy to do, extremely possible. This is $150 times 7 a day, okay? $150 a day times 7 days in a week. You're now making $1,050 a week, just on 3 sales a day, okay? You take that times 4 weeks in a month. You do the same thing week 2, week 3, week 4. You set daily goals. You knock it out. Boom. You now have $4,200 that you've made on that month. Also, 28 days later, you've added to your residual income. Now you have $4,200 a month residual income. All right. So we're gonna keep this going for 2 more. I'm gonna go all the way up to 5 sales a day, and then I'm gonna break something down and pass it to Mike Taylor. 4 sales a day is $200 a day income, which is nice, right? On 4 sales a day. At $200 a day times 7 days in a week, that's $1,400, okay, a week. $1,400 a week you're making inside of GOBE Trade House, all right, on the GOBE Salesforce. 1,400 times 4 weeks in a month, that's $5,600 you made that month. Even if you stop there, you've locked in over $60,000 a year, okay, annually in income, even if you stop, all right? That's powerful, right? $5,600 in residual income. And then let's go to 5, based on 5 sales a day. As a matter of fact, I think I went all the way to 6. So $250 a day times 7 days in a week. All right. That's doing 5 sales a day. These are for our people who's probably giving a more full-time effort, saying, look, I want to knock out 5 sales a day. It can be done if you take this seriously. 250 times 7. All right. That's $1,750 a week times 4 weeks in a month. That's a $7,000 a month that you're making. $7,000 a month that you've added to your residual income by averaging 5 sales a day. And then on 6 sales a day, which is $300 a day times 7 days in a week, that's $2,100 a week. Okay. That $2,100 times 4 weeks in a month, $8,400 you're making a month, and also add it to your residual income. And $8,400, guys, is 6 figures. That's a 6-figure income inside of GOBE, right? That's a 6-figure income. So the reason why I have to pause here real quick, and then I'm going to pass it to Mike Taylor, because on this site right here, I'm going to pull this up. All right. So the GOBE Salesforce, we have a private training site just for the GOBE Salesforce, where I'll show you guys a lot of really good information back here on how to do this. And we're going to be adding to this all week. But as far as getting the ball rolling, we're going to show you guys how to generate the lead, how to conduct interviews with the lead, and also how to sell a product or service at GOBE with someone who's contacting you, maybe about the Autobot, the analyzer, the education, or one of our services. And this right here is what's going to blow your mind. Whenever you get involved on the GOBE Salesforce, how to make 10K a month in 6 months in GOBE Trade House. Now, I'm just going to say this real quick, but if you, I break down the math here for you, but if you want to get to $10,000 a month inside of GOBE, all you got to do is average 1 sale a day for 6 months. Just one sale a day equals 10. I think it's like over $10,400 a month in residual income. 1 sale a day. And I break down to you how it's possible. That's what I'm saying, guys. This is so extremely powerful. If you just stay consistent and you follow the training, you could be at 6 figures closing a year, because just cut that in half. Didn't Mike Taylor just say that we could get to 6 figures closing the year? We got 3 months left, right? Let's go ahead and say, let's do 2 sales a day. Remember, you're getting 20 to 30 hot incoming leads. You could close 2 a day. 2 sales a day in 3 months is over $10,000 a month. You could close out the year, this year, making 6 figures in this platform if you so see it and if you really take it serious. So this is why the GOBE Salesforce is so important. The income potential is ridiculous. And check this out, guys. I haven't even broke down the overrides yet. I haven't even broke down the overrides. I'm giving you straight, pure direct sales and how to do this very calculated. I haven't even broke down the overrides yet. And the overrides get even bigger than this. And I'm going to show you guys this Friday whenever we get into it. All right. So how to get started and access the private training. You're going to have to, if you're somebody who actually is who came in from Craigslist or came in from one of our advertisements online, wherever you heard it, from the radio or whatever. The website is gobetradehouse.com, okay, /free trial. That's our corporate free trial site. You're actually going to get your own as well. And all you do is you go to this site, and then you're just going to start your 10-day free trial. After that, if you click on this, just register. It's going to take you a couple minutes to register. Okay. And then you're going to get your welcome email. Okay. The welcome email is going to look something like this. All right. And you have access to this area where you're going to get your affiliate link right here, where you can track your commissions. And you're going to watch the new member orientation, which is going to get you completely acclimated inside of GOBE Trade House, learn how to use a commission tracking system, learn a little bit about the product you're going to sell. Okay. and then you're going to move on to the Salesforce training in a private Salesforce chat with us. So in a nutshell, guys, that is going to conclude my orientation, my opening introduction here. Hopefully you guys are excited. Give me a 111 in the chat if you're excited about anything that I said on this call. Also, you're excited, okay, to close out the year at 6 figures and you actually to be a part of the GOBE Salesforce. Give me a 111 in the chat. Absolutely. I see you guys. George, Rosalind, Amber, Irvin, Brian, Neal, Ulysses, Sean Booker, T Love. Absolutely. Okay. So with that being said, that's going to conclude my time here. I'm going to chime in a little bit close to the end of the call before we close out. And I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Mike Taylor.
Absolutely. I'm glad you said what you said at the end. You ain't even talked about the passive income at all, you know, because if you're averaging that many sales, your passive income is going to be crazy. Like, just to give you a quick math formula. Well, even if you had 10 people on your team, or let's just say you had 30 people on your team, but only 10 of those people, which is only like 30% of them, was getting one person a day. Well, 10 sales a week or whatever, just one person a week. I mean, there's still an extra $100 in passive income, an extra $400 a month. So imagine if they really take this serious like you taking it, and they're bringing in numbers like you taking it. It can really get crazy. But Kenny's going to get into that a little bit later in the next call, so I don't want to spoil it. With that being said, though, I want you also to consider the fact that you're compounding your income. See, a lot of times when we see these numbers and you say, oh, $1,400 a month or $4,200 a month, that sounds good. But think about if you do that consistently over the next 6 months. You know, if I'm making, like, I'll be honest, this is where I'm personally at with my residual income. When my month starts, I have 3 decisions. The first thing is I live by what I call a 10% rule. Meaning if I got 100 customers, I can almost guarantee at some point during the following month, at least 10% of them will fall off. Meaning that I expect to lose 10 people. Not guaranteed, hopefully I don't, but I expect that. So I already know I can take, if I want to take the month off and chill, I can take a step back, but I got to be willing to take that fade, right? However, most times I'm not going to do that. At the very least, I'm going to try to stay even, meaning that, hey, if I think 10 people are going to leave, then this month, I don't care if I just got to put 2 or 3 people in sporadically throughout the week, I'm going to put that in and keep my income going. However, what I love about it and what, Kenny, you just kind of inspired me when you was breaking those numbers down was this. I'm way closer to my major goal, which is over 20K a month, than I think, because really, I know me personally, I'm more than capable of getting 3 people a day if I'm motivated, which means that I can literally go in here right now. Whenever I'm ready to click that button, I could go in here and start adding about 4K a month to my residual income, which means literally in the next 3 months or so, I could be at that goal, which is good because it's towards the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Now, Kitty wanted me to show y'all something, and this is not to brag. I try not to show too much proof because I don't be wanting people to be, think I'm trying to stun or whatever. But I do want to show you guys that everything he was saying was impossible. I mean, is possible. Kenny, if you could give me a screen share, bro. I don't know what it's doing. Start recording.
You should be good to go. Let me.
Like that it changed. How they do this? All right. Okay. All right. So y'all can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. All right. So now, as y'all know, at GOBE, we pay daily, right? So what you're looking at is, I'm finna just go over a little highlight reel of what some of my days look like. I'm not saying that every day I make $300, $400, $500, but there are some days where I make $300, $400, $500. But you can ask Kenny, most days I'm making almost $200, you know, in residual income. But it's because of consistent work. You know what I'm saying? Consistently, every month after month, people in, eventually it starts to compound. You know, if I put in, let's just say on the first Monday of the month, right? If I put in one person every first Monday of the month, right? Then in 6 months, right? there's a high percentage chance that now I'm getting paid 6 times on Monday because the last 6 months I put at least one person in on that day. Give me a 1-1-1 in the chat if that makes sense. So a lot of times I might go out and get 1 sale or 2 sales or no sales, but because of what I did in the past, I might get 3 or 4 more at midnight. Makes sense, hopefully. So now you see right here on the 19th, I guess that was yesterday, 210. This is daily payments. You see a few days ago, these are just highlights. These are not all the payments. 227, these are daily payments. 336, this all this week, daily payments. You see beginning of last week, 334. This is one day. So you got to think that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about, I can tell you exactly what that was. That's about 6 signups, and then also the passive income kicking in as well, right? So 334 in one day. 376 in one day. This could be you. This is all pretty much in the last 30 days. 504. Shout out to New Orleans in the building. You know what I'm saying? But $504 one day. 418 one day. $700 one day. Now this is when we was getting paid weekly, but $1,600 for that week. You know what I'm saying? $900 for that week. So my point is another $1,200 for that week. So my point is the money is there. Somebody in the background. Yeah. So the point is, let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. All right. So the point is, like I said, that wasn't to brag. That was just to show you that the money is there. And I don't get any special percentage. As a matter of fact, because of my position in the company, I'm not even getting the 60%. I'm right there at 50%, just like y'all. So if I was getting 60%, it wouldn't even be fair, you know, to the company. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be getting too many. It'll be too crazy, right? So my point is this. Me and Kenny both, you know, Kenny is the owner of the company. He's not going to go out and show his affiliate proof. That's why, you know, he left it up to me. But at the same time, me and Kenny both are in a position where we're making this type of money, and it comes from going out and sharing this opportunity. So what we're going to be showing you over the weeks and the months to come is exactly what we're doing. Like, we're not holding anything back. So if you're serious and you really want to go out and get this done, just like you be on those Forex calls and you be studying and studying, even if you don't get this marketing thing right away, then just keep doing it. Because I'll be honest with you, the Forex thing, it's a great thing. I like how fast you can make money, but you can also lose it. But right here on the residual side, there's the only loss you will take is somebody telling you no. That's something you can get over with. They don't hurt your life. So this is perfect for you traders. Like, if you're in the trading, then you want a consistent residual income coming in for multiple reasons. One, that's money that can be funding your account. There's money that can, when you do take a loss, there's money that you can have coming in to replace it. Also, anybody knows about Forex know that, hey, if I got a small account, I can only leverage so much money. So even though I might collect 30, 40, 50, 100 pips this week, 200 pips, I only can make so much money if I'm starting off with a small account. But if I got consistent residual coming in, guess what? I can drop that $1,000. I could drop that $3,000 in that account and really use a real lot size. So now when I collect 10 pips, I'm getting $200. I'm getting $500. You know, give me a 1-1-1 if you want to get to that point where, because like to me, I'm gonna just be honest. The compounding thing is great, but it takes a lot of patience, right? So while I'm compounding, I might as well, as I'm making money, go out and share the information. And that's the key thing. That's why Kenny say, you want to go ahead and try you want to try the Pepsi so you can tell people about it. When you go out and take these trades and you get results, I don't care if it's on a regular account or a demo account, when you could go out and show people, hey, this works, then guess what? They want to buy it. You know, there's a lot of people out here that are getting deadlines, and we have to take advantage of this, because regardless of what side of the spectrum you're on, whether you're pro-vaccine or anti-vaccine, the thing is, as an entrepreneur, as a salesperson, you do have to recognize that there are two different sides, regardless of where you're at. And the people on this side, these people that don't want to take this vaccine, guess what they're looking for right now? Like, I'm just see if anybody can guess. Give me a one word. What are people that got job deadlines and say, hey, if you don't get vaccinated by November or whatever, you got to quit your job. The people that are strong-willed about that, what do you think they're looking for? Another way to make money, right? They're looking for another income. They're looking for remote work. They're looking for a way to make money from home. So now that you recognize there's a problem as an entrepreneur, you are the medicine. You got what they need. Like, that's why I started doing online marketing in the first place. When I was working a regular 9-to-5 job, I started to realize that, like Kenny said, I felt like the job was holding me back. And the reason I felt like it was holding me back is because I had to spend so much time there. You only have so much energy, and they're only going to pay you so much money. So what happens is you get off work, you're tired, so you don't really have ambition to do anything else outside of the job. And then by the time you get paid, pretty much everything that you've accumulated over the last 2 weeks is due now. So you pay all your bills, and then you got whatever you got left over, and you keep doing it over and over and over and over again. And the thing is, they put a cap on your earnings. Even if you work yourself up to supervisor, manager, whatever, there's a cap on how much you're going to be able to make, which also brings down your ambition level for somebody like myself. Like me, one thing I love about this is when I wake up in the morning, I know the sky's the limit. I know whether I'm trading Forex or if I'm over here selling my business, I know that, hey, I could go out and write my own check for this month, this week, this day. When I go to that job and I know I'm only making $70 and I know all that money finna go to this bill or that bill or whatever, man, that's deflating. Like, I feel like that kills you early. Like, it kills your spirit. It stresses you out. Who wants to live like that? You don't want nobody putting no cap or no bridge on how much money you can make. You want to go out there and be able to be ambitious, be adventurous, go out and learn things. And more importantly, you want your job to mean something. Like, I've been able to do like this. I've helped more people in GOBE in the last year become financially free, especially on the Forex side, by just basically introducing them to this than I ever did in 16 years working a 9-to-5. I didn't help nobody. You know what I'm saying? Only person I helped was the owner of that company go out and whatever. And they definitely weren't giving me 50-50 profit share. One thing about wages is they're gonna pay you the least amount that they are allowed by law, that they think people will accept. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna look and say, okay, this is how much the rent costs, this is how much gas costs. Well, let me just pay them just enough to go ahead and pay that stuff so I don't have to house them. You know, like, no disrespect, but hey, they done got out of to the point. They ain't housing slaves no more. They actually let you pick your own slave career now, and then let you pick your own house that you don't even really live in, because a lot of times people at work all day, that's where you sleep at and eat at. You know what I'm saying? But you actually live at that job because that's where you're actually active at all day. And it'd be cool if they was paying you enough to go out and be able to live that life that you want to live, but they don't want to do that because you might quit. You might start investing in stuff, so they want you just to come back. So with this being said, I know I'm just rambling on, but the main thing is I want you guys to really go fill this application out. I'm gonna send it one more time. Make sure you fill it out. There you go. Go to GOBE Apply, fill it out. Make sure you fill it out completely. Submit the form. When you submit that form, me and Kenny will be looking over this over the next 48 hours. And everybody on that filled out that form will be contacted. We'll probably shoot you a text first to confirm a time where we can call you for a quick 5 to 10 minute interview. We'll get you all set up, and then you'll be officially a part of the GOBE Salesforce. We'll get your commissions adjusted to 50%. And as long as you're willing to do the things that are needed to keep that position, you'll keep getting paid, and we'll be here to assist you. We'll be working with you one-on-one in most cases to make sure of your success. So you won't be left behind, but we're dead serious these last 3 months of the year. Let's close strong. So with that being said, I'm gonna hand it back to you, Kenny.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's get some 777s in the chat for Mike Taylor. Okay, 777 in the chat for Mike Taylor. I got to show you guys one more thing, something very powerful. Okay, what he actually has set up. Let me go ahead and share my screen. But I mean, he just did an amazing dissertation of what we're about, where we're going. All right, and he's showing you. He's speaking from the perspective of somebody who's actually doing it. I mean, he didn't have to show us that proof and that income proof, but I told him yesterday, Mike Taylor is very humble. All right, he doesn't really show his income like that. I said, man, you have to show on this call what you're doing on a daily basis. Pulling anywhere between $200 to $500 a day in GOBE Trade House is really incredible. Okay, so and he's doing this, and the information he has inside of our back office. Okay, he's showing exactly what he's doing, and but there's two ways. There's many different ways to skin the cat. He has a certain style that he's going to show you for those who want to really just go get it. But what I'm going to show you guys is a way where people are going to come to you. Okay, so I'm showing you guys what I do, because I do a lot of stuff that Mike Taylor does as well. But one of my key areas is advertisements, posting ads, paid advertisements, using the scripts, using the text replies. Okay, I've been doing this for years, and GOBE has the highest conversion. And I've been doing this, and this is speaking from somebody who's been doing sales for a long time. GOBE has the highest conversion of sales when speaking from a client that any product I've ever sold over the years, the highest conversion of sale. Okay, we're talking about usually around 8, sometimes at 9 out of 10 people I speak to will get started in the business or buy some type of product from our product or service, especially if it's a warm or hot incoming lead. So back here inside of our academy, so this is where you're going to fill out your W-9. So we're going to need your W-9 so you can be paid. All right. And all this is in the training that you're going to get in the new member orientation. So we need you to fill out the W-9 for U.S. residents only. Right now, we're really focused on the U.S. Okay. You're going to have to fill out your commission request form. This is where we're going to get your payment method. Okay. Again, we utilize Zelle and PayPal. And look at all these trainings that Mike Taylor has back here. We're going to go over more of this. This is hours of trainings back here, but we're going to be more targeted here to exactly what you need to do on the Salesforce in order to win. All right. So every Monday and Friday, we're going to have this call, and we're going to be putting out a lot of information and adding to the GOBE, the private GOBE Salesforce site. All right. So those who have not applied yet, I need you guys to go ahead and apply at gobeapply.com. One of us are going to contact you, hopefully within the next 24 to 48 hours. We're going to conduct a quick interview, make sure we're on the same page. The applications has very important questions on there, like how much do you want to make monthly? How much time do you want to put into this, right? And we want to know your goals, your goal setting. We want to see exactly what you need so we could help fulfill your goal. All right. And we could design a plan around your schedule so you could go ahead and push this and make it happen so you could at least meet that weekly quota of at least 5 sales. Okay. And from there, you should be able to close out the year where you want to be. And we're very excited about that. So this is just the first call. All right. I really don't have too much else to say. Everybody just fill out the application, and we're going to be contacting you. Mike, did you have any closing words?
Yeah, I just want to say one more thing.
Go right ahead.
You guys to keep in mind this: if you just challenge yourself and you just say, you know what, I don't know if I could get 5 sales a week, but if these guys are willing to show me, I'm gonna just follow their lead, and I'm just gonna blindly just have blind faith and just actually go out and try to get 5 sales a week. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen to your life if you get 5 sales a week. 5 sales a week is $250 a week in residual income, which is $1,000 a month. That means literally your income is gonna grow $1,000 per month. Like, think about that. Like, give me a 777 if that sounds good. Every month, your income grows $1,000 a month residually, just by meeting the quota of your job that you signed up for, your commission-based job. Just taking yourself and saying, you know what, I'm just gonna follow directions, and I'm just gonna have faith that I can do this, and just go do it. Like, that's residual income. Residual is nothing to play with, y'all. It's a blessing. Like today, I'm not gonna lie. Like right now, and this is not to brag, this is to motivate you. I'm sitting here debating right now, do I feel like working today? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm debating that. And that's a good feeling to have that option. Because I remember when it was like, go to work or you're gonna get fired. Go to work or you might not, you do that 2 more times, you're gonna lose your job. Like if you go to work, if you don't go to work, then you don't get paid. So now your check gonna be short. So you have to go even when you don't feel like it. Like you deserve this type of freedom to decide, hey, if I feel like working today, you deserve it, but you have to put in the work. You know, I didn't get here overnight. I worked for it. And I want to just show you guys exactly what I'm doing so you can duplicate it. So go be great. Looking forward to see you guys on Friday. And please fill out that application. Answer those questions with honestly and truth, because we're going to use that, like Kenny said, as a staple to help you reach your goals. But we need to know what your goals are so I can remind you and say, hey, remember when you said you wanted to get 5K a month? Come on, let's go ahead and push through this. I'm going to be your coach, but you have to give me the opportunity. A lot of times people like the type of coaching that we're offering that right now, people pay thousands of dollars a month for it. I'm just going to be honest with you. So take advantage, you know, because this is one skill set that will take you, will make the rest of your life so much easier. Because once you figure out how to sell products online, you can sell anything you want. And as long as you got your phone in your hand, you will never be worried about money, because I can pick up anything and sell it, because now I have a skill set that's tangible. Plus on top of that, with all these robots and stuff coming out, remember, that's the only skill set that people are always going to need customers, right? And hey, so with that being said, go be great, y'all. See you guys Friday.
Absolutely. Everybody go be great. We're going to go ahead and end this call because one of our services in Go Be Trade House starts in about 15 minutes, which is called the Lunch and Learn. All right. It's a study session. Okay. So we're going to get those people a chance to prepare. And other than that, we're going to see you guys on Friday. Fill out the app, fill out the app, fill out the app. We're going to contact you and get you in the chat. And then I saw a question in the chat. The link, the Salesforce link will be available for those already in the chat today and those who are already ready to go ahead and get set up. But we still need to contact you to, conduct that quick interview. But if you want to start making money today, you can definitely do it if you already have your stuff filled out. All right. All right. So peace, everybody. Everybody go be great. And we're going to see you guys on the next GOBE Salesforce workshop training call on Friday at 10 a.m. Peace, everybody. Have a great day.